All right, so it's really late at night right now. It's like 11 p.m. in my house. It's the only time I can find to film because it's quiet. My daughter's asleep. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. What's up, gents? Trav White here, back for another video. You know, be sure to like, subscribe, join the Facebook group, yada, yada, yada. All right. Let's dive into it. Today we're going to be talking about the top grooming mistakes that I see men of all ages making. We're going to talk about why I think they're making them. Hint, hint, I've made some of these in the past too. Why you shouldn't be making them and how you can fix it. So let's get into it. So the first mistake I see is kind of a twofer, right? It's like two mistakes in one, a 2-for-1 special. So those mistakes are either A, not having a skincare routine, or B, using skincare products incorrectly, whether that be using them in the wrong order, you're over exfoliating, or you're just not using them at all. So when it comes to skincare, I usually see two types of guys. And the first are the guys who, they're not aware that they even need a skincare routine, right? But once they realize that it slows down skin photoaging, it keeps your skin looking young and healthy, reduces wrinkles and eye bags, increases your attractiveness, they're pretty much like, okay, cool, but where do I start? They don't know what to do, so they try some half measures, like they just let shampoo run over their face in the shower and they're like, all right, my face is clean. Please don't do that. Or they use a bar of soap and they wonder why their face is always dry because the detergent's too strong. But then there are the men who are aware of skincare and they actually might have some decent products, but they don't use them. Why is that? And it's usually because skincare is like exercise, right? It needs to happen consistently for it to work. And you only see the results like long-term down the road because better looking skin doesn't happen after your first day of using a moisturizer, right? It requires work, and since it requires more work without an immediate result, most guys just skip the regimen. And owning the right products is only half the battle. You have to follow the regimen daily. Which brings me to another reason men might be inconsistent, and that's because they don't know what regimen to use. They don't know how to use the products. Like, what order do I put the products on? Like, do I put the serum on before or after the moisturizer? When does eye cream go on? Do I do a mask before or after I cleanse? What's the difference between a vitamin C serum and a spot room? It's just like, let's face it, the skincare industry has way too many products and it's so complicated. Like, have you ever chatted with a sales associate at a skincare store? You end up leaving the store with like $100, $150 worth of products and no idea how to use them. It's like trying to pick a show on Netflix. There's too many options and you just turn off the TV. Used to be you could just turn on The Office and watch that, but you know, we're not gonna talk about that.
That's what we're talking about. Did you hear that, Dwight?
Yes. Did you hear that, Michael?
No, Dwight. Respect. R-E-S-P-C-T.
Anyways, that's why I recommend that you guys use Tiege Hanley, who's also the paid sponsor of today's video, because not only do they use the latest research ingredients in anti-aging like peptides, retinols, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, but their main focus is on simplicity. It's delivered right to your door with a step-by-step 1, 2, 3 instruction on when to use which ingredient in what order. It is so uncomplicated, and they offer a few different packages. Like if you struggle with acne, then I would recommend their acne package, which comes in like light or heavy acne. If you're not struggling with pimples, then you can choose their level 1, 2, or 3. So level 1 is their cleanser, exfoliant, and an AM/PM moisturizer. Level 2 is everything in level 1 plus an eye cream. And then level 3 is everything in level 2 plus an anti-aging serum. So I use Tiege 2 times a day. I cleanse in the morning, followed by 1 pump of the serum, followed by the AM moisturizer with 20 SPF. Then again at night, I cleanse, followed by the serum again, and then I put on the eye cream and then the PM moisturizer. And I use an exfoliant 2 times per week. That's really important. You guys don't want to over exfoliate. It actually could be more irritating to your skin. So be sure to only exfoliate twice a week. But anyways, you know, click the link in the description. Order you guys some Tiege Hanley, make it simple on yourself, have amazing looking skin, stick to that regimen because your face 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now is gonna thank you. For every order, you are going to get a free microfiber face and hand towel. So click that link in the description and pick up some Tiege today. All right, so mistake number 2 is using the wrong shampoo for your hair type. I've talked about this in so many different videos, but I gotta talk about it again because I still see the same problem coming up over and over again, guys using the wrong shampoo for their hair type. Step 1 to choosing the correct shampoo and conditioner is figure out what your hair type is. You have to know this. This is the most important information. You can download my free hair type PDF in the description, or you can watch my ultimate guide to men's hair type video as well. I break down every single component of what makes up your hair type. At the end of the document in that PDF, by the way, you can fill in blank spaces and you can enter in your own hair type so you can know what you have and you can take that information with you when you shop. Here's a mistake I see. Many people think shampoo is for cleansing your hair. Excuse me? This is wrong. Shampoo cleanses your scalp and it unclogs your pores from the sebum and the dirt buildup in your follicles. And then it picks up the remaining grease and residue on your hair shaft as you rinse. And the number 1 section in that PDF that will define what shampoo you will want to buy is going to be your scalp moisture levels, which can either be balanced, dry, oily, or a combination on the chart. So the exception here is if you have curly hair, which is defined as type 3 or 4 hair types. Then you will want to buy products made specifically for curly hair. And these are usually similar to dry scalp products, plus a few extra ingredients to help keep your curls defined, because curls need gentler cleansers. They need more moisture than straight hair. So shop for shampoos that are more hydrating. And the best thing to do is to find a shampoo explicitly marketed for curls. It's going to contain those curl defining ingredients and help tame frizz. So for my guys who don't have curly hair, scalp moisture level. That's what you want to look at. If you have a dry scalp, you're going to want to avoid buying shampoos that market themselves as overly cleansing or clarifying or detoxing, right? These are meant to fight oily scalps. And you'll want to look for shampoos that say more hydrating, more moisturizing, or more smoothing. Now, if you have an oily or combination scalp, which is greasy root, dry end, and I define oily as like your roots of your hair get really greasy within like 24 hours of shampooing, then you're going to want to look for products that are more cleansing, detoxing, and clarifying. It'll probably say that on the label. Now, I don't want to get too complicated in this video on picking the right shampoo and conditioner because I've gone into so much detail on multiple videos on my channel before. I'll link to one specifically on how to pick the right shampoo and conditioner for your hair type. I talk specifically about what ingredients to look for every single hair type and also how to pick a conditioner. So now I want to move on to mistake number 3, which is poopy beards. Yeah, dude, you guys got poop in your beards. Maybe not, but Quest Diagnostics, which is a clinical lab where most doctors send blood work to be analyzed, did a study where they swabbed men's beards and found that 50% of men with facial hair have fecal matter in their beards. But here's where it gets really interesting, right? It wasn't because men didn't wash their beards. It's because they also discovered that 60% of men don't wash their hands after taking a crap or using the bathroom. And the bathroom's got fecal matter flying around everywhere. You know, you flush the toilet, it flies up in the air, and they touch their face after. So washing your beard regularly is good, but you also gotta wash your hands for the best chance of not having a poopy beard. And in fact, you can take it one step further after you wash your beard, add some balm to it, keep it nice and soft, keep it looking tame and smelling amazing. I get all my beard products from Beard Brand. They're my favorite beard company, but there's tons of companies who sell beard grooming products. I just prefer Beard Brand because Eric's one of my great friends. They also have amazing products and they're local to Austin, and I like to support local companies. So it's a no-brainer for me to buy Beard Brand. But let's go on to mistake number 4. Mistake number 4 is not cleaning behind your ears. A lot of you guys might take a Q-tip and clean the inside of your ears, but you neglect behind your ears. The skin behind your ears is one of the most neglected parts of your body to wash, which makes it a really common place for men to actually get pimples. Insert Tiege Hanley again for acne. I mean, think about it, right? It's a perfect environment to trap sweat, to trap residue from skin and hair products, and to track oil buildup. Especially if you have long hair, like most of the guys watching my channel do, it just makes it that much easier to trap residue there. And it's not always visible when you look in the mirror because you don't see the back of your ears, so it's easily forgotten, it's neglected, and if you ignore it long enough, it could start to smell. You want smelly ears, dude? Sorry, I don't. Most men don't give behind their ears enough attention, is what I'm trying to say. And it's especially important if you have ear piercings too, because you gotta keep that area clean to help them prevent infections, bacteria from building up there. So next time you're in the shower, scrub behind your ears with a little extra soap. If you want to really get in there, you can take a soft bristle toothbrush, brush behind there gently with some soap. If you have pimples popping up, you can take a cotton swab, put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it, and swipe behind there to kill any bacteria. Again, you can also use the Tish Hanley acne cleanser because it has salicylic acid. It's gonna clear up that acne really fast. All right, guys, this video is running on, so I wanna get to the 5th mistake, and I am so guilty of this one. I'm about to show you guys some photos that are kind of embarrassing. But mistake number 5, neck beard. The neck beard, don't do it. Guys, listen, when you're growing your beards out, you want your beard to shape and accentuate your jawline. You want to accentuate that jawline. You want your beards to work with you to make you look more masculine. And when you have a neck beard, it just looks like you got a friggin' double chin, like I did. I'm gonna pull the photo right here. I had a double chin. Don't do this. Take your beard trimmers. I use the Brio beard trimmer. They're the best, hands down, no question. The best beard trimmer I've ever used. I'll link to them in the description. And just shave down that bottom part right here. You don't wanna like come all the way up. You're not shaving down to your skin. You're just cutting off the part of the beard that sticks out past your chin. You want your chin to be the furthest point on your beard, not here under your neck. And I'm gonna pull up 2 pictures and you'll see the difference between when I had a neck beard and when I trimmed the beard. It looks night and day. It looks so much better, guys. Don't have the neck beard, trim it down. Those are the 5 mistakes. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.